GE's sleek induction cooktops deliver an extraordinary cooking experience. Let's take a closer look at all the advantages of induction cooking. With GE's induction technology, you get ultra-fast boil performance and a premium level of heat control, offering precise temperature accuracy. In addition, the large cooking surface offers the ideal combination of flexibility and power, whether you're sautéing in a large pan or simmering on a small pot. When you turn on a GE induction element, an electromagnetic field of energy is created under the cooktop surface. But it won't get hot until it comes into contact with induction-friendly cookware. There is no transfer of heat without it. You can tell if your cookware is induction-friendly if a magnet sticks to the bottom. So induction is not only fast and precise, it reduces wasted heat and stays cool to the touch. GE's induction electric cooktop replaces traditional knob controls with controls that are not only precise and simple to use, but also incredibly easy to wipe clean. And since the portion of the element that's not in contact with cookware remains relatively cool, spills and splatters don't get burned on as easily, so it stays cleaner.
Leaders in cooking technology, have been for a long time. We're launching an entire new line across our profile, cafe, and monogram brands. So the biggest difference with induction cooking technology is rather than heating the cooktop surface itself, you're using a magnetic field to heat the cookware. So it's really the cookware that's heating your food as opposed to the surface itself. It's much easier to clean, and of course there's a safety element too. If you think about a typical radiant cooktop, that glass cooking surface itself gets hot. And in fact, even once you've turned the burner off, it can stay hot for a while. Induction's different because the surface itself isn't getting hot, so especially for those with young children, it's a really appealing benefit to the product. It's kind of the performance of gas cooking, but with an electric surface. I think the most exciting part of these new induction cooktops really is the control. This glide touch control is just unlike anything I've seen on a kitchen appliance. It really is akin to something you're used to using on your smartphone or your tablet. Really state-of-the-art precision controls. You just glide your finger, you get this great, beautiful looking LED backlit indicator that comes on. It's just a lot of fun to use, really. We're also introducing a griddle accessory that comes with our cafe and monogram induction cooktops. We've seen griddle cooking really grow in popularity with gas consumers. There's a need for people who have electric cooktops who also want to use griddles with those cooktops as well. The market continues to grow as more and more people hear about the technology and get comfortable with it.
Your cafe induction cooktop uses a high-frequency copper coil located just below the cooking surface that produces a magnetic field. This magnetic field creates heat by causing the electrons in the ferrous metal pan to vibrate. While the pan can get very hot, the cooking surface itself does not actually heat. If the cooking surface becomes warm to the touch, it is due to the heat from the pan transferring to the main top. When cooking or boiling with induction, it is not uncommon to hear various sounds. In fact, different types of cookware can produce slight sounds, like hums or buzzes. Heavier pans, such as enameled cast iron, produces less sounds than a lighter weight, multi-layered stainless steel pan. The sound level is dependent on the size of the pan, the amount of contents, and the flatness of the pan. When using adjacent elements that are set at certain power level settings, pans may interact with each other and produce a whistle or intermittent hum. You can reduce these noises by lowering or raising the power level settings of one or both elements. Moving the pan to another burner may also reduce these sounds. Magnetic induction cooking requires the use of cookware made of ferrous metals. These are metals such as iron or steel. Heavier cookware and cookware with a high content of ferrous metal produce less sounds while cooking on induction units. If the cookware does not meet the minimum requirements for the burner, the element may emit a noise as it is trying to find the cookware. Pans that completely cover the element ring will produce less sounds. To To find out if the cookware is the right size, use a flat ruler and measure the bottom of the cookware. If the cookware has a design, measure from edge to edge of the design, and not the cookware itself.
When you turn on your cooktop, do you worry about your kids getting burned or a loved one starting a fire in the kitchen? Well, that will never happen with the Nuwave PIC Gold. Because there's no flame to catch fire, no hot coils to burn you, the Nuwave Precision Induction Cooktop is the safest cooktop ever invented. Over 2 million customers have a new secret to cook faster and safer. This revolutionary kitchen appliance can give you better restaurant quality meals like those made by professional chefs by precisely controlling the temperature using the latest in smart kitchen technology. The secret is a magnetic field that causes molecules to begin vibrating rapidly, creating heat within your metal pots and pans. This infrared camera shows how a traditional cooktop heats the area all around the pot. But look how the Nuwave PIC's advanced induction technology only generates the heat within the pot. Look what happens with this egg. The pan is hot, but the cooktop is not. That's the magic of induction cooking. With the help of the Nuwave PIC Gold, people all over America are cooking faster, easier, and safer than ever before.
Hi, I'm Mary Rogers, and this is the Cuisinart Double Induction Cooktop. It's a very generous size. It has 2 separate burners that operate independently. The one on this side has 5 settings. I'm just going to move this over here so you can see. So your heat can go up to 5. It also has a timer, which you can set just by holding this down. It goes all the way up to, I believe, 150 minutes. So I'm going to turn that off. So did you notice when I took the pan away from this side that it starts flashing and it starts beeping? That's to let you know that there's power going to the actual cooktop, but there's no pan on it. And it's put itself back on the speed. So it goes from 1, all the way up to 8 on this side. This side has 8 settings, this side has 5. So you'll notice also it's black. It has a glass cooktop. It's really simple and easy to clean. Also on this side, like I said, it's independent, so you also have your own timer and your own heat control. Induction cooktops are super efficient. They bring water to boil very quickly. The other thing that you should know about induction cooktops is that you need induction-ready cookware. To test your cookware to see if it's induction ready, just take a typical magnet and place the magnet on the body or the bottom of the cookware. Check the bottom and also check the sides. Some pieces of cookware, just the bottom will be induction ready, so it'll take a little longer to come to temperature. But this cookware is completely induction ready, all the way up the side and into the bottom of the pan. The other thing that's really great about these induction cooktops is if you're having a big party and you want to serve, let's say, a fondue or even some type of soup or a casserole or chili, you can actually put this out on your kitchen counter or maybe even in your dining room, and you can let people help themselves. It makes your life a lot easier when you're entertaining. Induction cooktops are great for RVs and boats and even for dorm rooms. So there you have it, the Cuisinart Double Induction Cooktop range.
PolyScience Control Freak is a precision temperature cooktop with a slew of functionalities that take the guesswork out of proper cooking techniques. At 217 degrees Fahrenheit and 220 degrees Fahrenheit, pectin bonds with sugar and fiber, creating a consistent smooth gel. Here we use the create function to create the perfect setting for sugar work. We also use the intensity function to slowly melt the sugar. Sugar caramelizes at a temperature beyond hard crack stage. At 320 degrees Fahrenheit, sugar becomes a 100% concentration of itself, right past hard crack stage, to create the perfect brittle, literally by just melting sugar. The intensity function allows you to control the intensity of direct heat of the pan, using high intensity for searing, achieving that perfect crust and caramelization we all love, to using low intensity for things as sensitive as chocolate work. Here I use pan control to do something as sensitive as puffing sorghum. As you can see, while some of the sorghum have puffed, the other grains haven't burnt at all. Precise temperature control of the pan allows you to do so. This is how I use one device to create 4 completely different techniques on one single plate.